And we're live here on the Bueller bus, here next to the lovely Clackamas River, which is actually my driveway. River's right behind the house. First stop, right? Make it convenient. How's everyone doing this morning? It's been a fun weekend. We spent the weekend at Rose City Comic Con and with a lot of great friends and stuff like that. And so we didn't have an opportunity to film a traditional coffee video. So I figure I might as well just go live. And I figure I might as well set up in the van outside because today is the day, or the bus. It is a bus, sorry. Today is the day I take it over to my nephew's house. He's just a few miles away, and he has a garage and an area so we can start working on the tools that we need. So today is the last day it's going to be outside my house. So the convenient factor is going to come to an end. So anyway, how's everyone doing this morning? Hopefully everybody can hear me all right. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Give me a thumbs up if you can. I appreciate that. Let me just kind of go through the chat here. We're just going to show some books this morning I picked up at the con. I did buy some stuff. We'll talk about the con a little bit. We'll talk about the exclusive. I have a little bit more information, but not much. But you know what? Just hang out in general. It's Monday morning. It's time for coffee, and it's time for hanging out with the comic book peeps. TM Nerdy, how you doing, my friend? Rob Boswell, hello. Andrew, hello. Good old Biggie Shacks here. Steven, hello. How are you? Ben Compton's in the house. I said hello to Andrew there. John, my buddy here, I was hanging out with him yesterday. Scroll down here. I got a new mouse. It's kind of slow. I got to turn up the sensitivity. I think that's what it's called. Circumstances, how you doing? Appreciate you joining. Shane, hello. Maybe I like this mouse. T Money, how you doing? Sean, how you doing? Joseph, hello. Awesome, you got the books? Glad to hear it. Pretty much everyone should probably get everything by today except for the Canada people. Takes a little bit longer. Padley, hello from all the way from England. Awesome. How you doing? See if I can wake up my neighbors. Tell them, man, the extra play. What the hell is that guy doing? One Shot Comics, just sitting out there in the van. Eric, what's up, man? How you doing? Did you go to con yesterday? I didn't hear from you, so I figured you didn't. Joshua, hello. Chris, hello. Jim, hello. Supper One, Supreme, hello. I said hello. Joseph, right? Hydra, what's going on, man? I was just watching one of your videos last night. I was watching I watched a part of it there a while back when you sold the collection, and I finished watching it last night. Scott, hello. How you doing? Wayne, what's up, man? All right, I'm all caught up. Meals on Wheels. There you go. Well, hold on. Officially unofficial geek. Hello. Funky Horn Blast. Okay. JT, hello. How are you? Yeah, I got you on there. Tony, hello. Hello from New England. Awesome. Coach Vic, hello. Scott, hello. Casey, man. I saw your message, Casey. I'm going to be hitting you up, man. I'm definitely going to be hitting you up. You work for comics, right? Oh, that's awesome. Nick, hello. FJM, hello. Yeah, I'm filming in the van. It's a bus. It's a transit bus, a van. I don't know. I mean, it's a transit bus, but I guess it could be a van as well. Transit van? That's the thing, right? Maybe. Talking comics in a van down by the river. That's Perfect. That's exactly what it is, man. AI, how you doing? Stout man, hello. Different Sean, hello from England. We get a lot of international viewers in here, which is great. It's because of the time of day I go live, so there's not really much competition at 5 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. And just people saying hello, and of course TM Nerdy Travis, my friend over there in Canada. Anyway, let me just kind of no, Scotty. I mean, I know like the first place I'm going. Honestly, it's not going to be too planned out. To be honest, it's going to be pretty loosey goosey, I guess, if you want to say. I have no time frame as far as when I'm supposed to be done. It's just if I go to a town with a cool comic shop, I might stay there for a week. I might stay there for a day. I don't know. To be totally honest. So. That's just the kind of way I look at it. Take your time and stuff like that. Let's see. Let me get to a point here so I remember. Shane, you're going to be my placeholder right there. Okay, first things first. We'll start on this. Unfortunately, this is a kind of I shared this on my Instagram, and I want to put this out there because I know a lot of people will watch this video. Most people watch the first few minutes of a video and they kind of, that's where most of the viewers are. And this is something kind of important. So I want to share it right now, even though it is not exactly the, brightest news of the day. Okay. Let me do this real quick. Let's see. I want that one. Let's see here. That's not it. Hold on here. How do I do that? Let's see here. Give me 1 second. I'll figure it out. Hold on. Share screen. How come that's not let me share there? I don't know why it's not letting me do it now. Maybe if I do this, hold on, because I just upgraded my my whole StreamYard thing. All right, I'm just gonna put this on here, and hopefully you guys can see it because I can do it as an overlay or whatnot. Okay. So this is the other day I got a phone call from my daughter, and or just in the morning on Friday morning, and unfortunately this is my daughter's best friend or one of her very close friends, and she passed away I think on Thursday, and she's the same age as my daughter. She's 25 years old. And unfortunately, her family has to go through right now, putting her to rest and paying for the funeral costs and everything. And let me just tell you something real quick. If you're a parent out there, as a parent, you shouldn't live past your children. Your children should outlive you. That's just the way it is. So to have to be a parent, to have to put your child, to say goodbye or whatnot, I can't imagine going through that. Anyway, I want to share this. They have a GoFundMe right now. They're trying to raise $6,500 to help pay for the expenses of the funeral and everything. So if you could please donate, please go to the link is down below in the description. Here's the thing: if 3,000 people watch this video, and if you guys just donate $1, they're halfway there. If you can donate more than $1, great. But if you donate just $1 and we get 3,000 people to watch this video and everyone donates $1, they're halfway there to getting to the point to where they can, we can ease this burden on this family right now. We always talk about how the comic book community kind of steps up and takes care of other people in the comic book community. Well, this person isn't in the comic book community and never was. Okay. But this is a daughter, and as parents, as a lot of us are, we can all relate to this. A young person, and the reason why she's no longer with us, it's very sad, and I don't want to go into too much detail because that's the families, but it's sometimes life gets really hard for people, and unfortunately life was pretty hard. Anyway, do me a favor, check out the description down below. I'm going to be featuring this quite a bit and doing my part to get this. I am going to be doing an auction this weekend. I'm going to donate some of the proceeds from the auction to this to help get this completed to where they get their goal or whatnot, So please go donate. Like I said, if it's just $1 and 3,000 people donate, that's halfway there. If it's more than $1, great. If you can't donate, share it with someone or share it somewhere on your social media, and maybe someone else will see it and it'll go viral, whatever that is. And then they'll donate. And then this family will have this burden that they have to take care of right now with this expenses, and it won't be there. So please do your part. I've already donated. I'm going to donate a lot more, and I'm going to be talking about this quite a bit. And I'll talk about it a couple more times on this video, and on the videos to come in the coming weeks. Because when my daughter called and she was just crying her eyes out, and she's halfway across the country, and all I want to do is give her a hug and comfort her or whatnot. I can't do it because she's so far away. And just to think what the family is going through with this, young lady and stuff, it's, that's the same age as my daughter. So anyway, show them what we can do. The comic book community can do a lot of great things. And, I saw a lot of really neat videos with her and my daughter hanging out and enjoying life and stuff. And to think that that's no longer there, anyway. All right, let me pull that off. Like it'll be down there on the it'll be down there in the description for you to go and donate at any time. Like I said, share it on your social media. That's not a big dollar amount. That shouldn't be a problem to take care for this family. So with the audience that's out there and the community that we have. Okay, switching gears, obviously. I've got my coffee that I'm drinking, and I'm here in the van. As you can see, I'm in the van. The neat thing is, here I'm drinking coffee using my Jackery power system, okay, which was a gift from a community member. And I'm using I'm just going to grab it and be careful, my mini coffee maker, okay, that's powered by the Jackery as well. So isn't that cool? So I'm totally off grid right now, if you want to call it that. Let me make sure I get the cord so it doesn't tangle up. So anyway, yeah, I'm totally off grid with this wonderful thing right here, this Jackery 300 or whatnot. This powers all my equipment, smaller equipment like lights or the recharging the battery or stuff like that. Not big things like a television or something like that. So anyway, very cool. So thank you. And then the little coffee maker was a gift as well from people in the community as also. So thank you so much for that, because that's exactly what I want. It's a nice little coffee thing. And as you can see, I pour a little bit and put it in there. And one thing I learned, whenever you have a drink, do not have your drink on the same table as your laptop. So I have a separate table to the left here. That is where I put my drink. So anyway, let me go back to the chat here. Thank you so much. Let's see here. I know I probably one shot. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Like I said, every penny. If it's just $1, it's $1. If it's more, it's more. But literally, average 3,000 to 7,000 people watch these videos. Some of the live things is $1. we can get that taken care of. All right, let me just go up here a little bit. I got some really neat books. Nova, how you doing? If I missed you, my apologies. Chris, hello. My worst fear is a parent. Yeah. No, I had a stepbrother pass away when I was in my early 20s, and he had been my stepbrother for, I don't know, 15 years. So, but he was older and stuff. And I remember when he passed away, and I remember the effect it had on my stepfather, his father at the time. Just having to plan the funeral for his son. The look on his face was not a look you ever want to see, So eventually I will tell you that story about my stepbrother passing away. It's kind of creepy, but it's actually an interesting story. Rest in peace, my Troy. Anyway. Okay, let's see here. Taki, hello, how are you? We'll hold that on John there. Okay, so let me show you some of the books I got from the Comic-Con. Obviously, I'm not trying to buy a bunch of books right now. I'm trying to do the opposite. I'm trying to sell some books. So most of the stuff I got were personal autograph from the creators that I wanted to meet or I've known for a while. And they wanted me to have some stuff. The first one I got, and this is actually a trade paperback. This is The Flash Year One by Joshua Williams, and I have these books. I have the actual comic books for these, and actually, I think the first one is signed by Joshua Williamson. It's Williams, yeah, but he was there, and I haven't seen him in like a couple of years, and it was really neat seeing him again because he actually remembered me because we met each other a couple of years ago, and he's like, he remembered me. He's like, hey man, how you doing? How's the podcast going and stuff like that, And so the good news is he autographed it for me, and that little sticky note that was right there. That's actually his email address. I put that right there because he wants to come on the show and stuff and do some. You can kind of see the autograph right there in the silver ink. Should have done a gold one, would be better. Anyway, so thank you, Joshua, and I'm looking forward to having you on the channel. Very, very nice guy. And unfortunately, COVID happened. They kind of put a bunch of things, kind of stopped a bunch of stuff. So anyway, Year One, great storyline from The Flash, the current run of The Flash, and beautiful artwork in it, and really good jumping on point for Flash for people who didn't know. I mean, look at this. And that's pretty cool. There you go. I guess I can take that off a little bit. Let's see. I should see better. Zuni, hello. How are you? Let me set that right there. Okay, so this series, I never saw this series at my comic shop the whole time. That it came out. The 4 issues. They never had any issues. What's up, McKay? How you doing, my friend? And so both the creators were there were at the Comic-Con, and both the creators, Chelsea Kane and Leah Minernique, I don't know. Chelsea and Leah, okay, the creators of this series, Spy Island, were at the con. So there you go. They were there and they signed them. They're selling them for like, $5 a piece and with autograph and stuff like that. So picked up number 1. My shop never had this book, and it's owned by Dark Horse. Here is number 2. Got the whole series. So I'm going to read this series. Here's number 2 right there, signed by both of them. Very nice ladies. Number 3, signed by the hand. I thought that was pretty cool. And number 4. So that's the whole set. So I'm looking forward to reading this book. I wanted to back in the day and never got the opportunity to read it. So yeah, those Ducks, they knocked off number 3, didn't they? Go figure, right? All right, the next book. This is actually one I had. I actually sold this at the during the auction on the very first day, but this gentleman, the creator, was there, and so I figured I bought it from him. He signed it for me up there at the top, and I talked to him for a little bit and stuff, and so it's pretty cool. So I figured I might as well get a copy, and there you go. So that's white. He had black as well, but it was like a different version, so it was more money. This is only like $5. So, but anyway, yeah, I sold this one on the auction a couple weeks ago, the first when I was doing Independence. So now I have it back in there, and it's autographed, so I'll keep this one. All right, so my more stuff I got. This was something I got from the Hero Initiative, and it's a special Hero Initiative book. It's like a donation thing, but it's Sam's Soapbox. It's all Sam's Soapboxes. I think Bob talked about this one time on the coffee video, and so I picked this up. You can see it's the Hero Initiative thing right there. So it's all his soapbox sayings, like on the back of the books, or a bunch of them. So it's like life lessons or life advice, literally from Stan Lee over the years. So I thought that was pretty cool. It was only $10, and I just wanted to, put some money in the Hero Initiative bucket as well. So I got that one. Yeah, Bob talked about that one. So there was a lot of people there, a lot of creators there. Just they were signing stuff, and they were just asking for donations for Hero Initiative. Just they're like, oh, just put a couple bucks in the Hero Initiative jar if you would. So that was no problem. This was cool because I got to see my friend Justin Richards. He's the creator of Finger Guns, and this was his Kickstarter that he did. He just finished it, and it got funded. I remember we talked about it on the show, and I ran into him. I didn't know he was going to be there, but he gave me this one. This was his Kickstarter, A Silent Night, and he signed it to Bueller. Thanks, bud. Thanks, man. Thanks, Justin. So it was good to seeing him again. I haven't seen him since he was on the show, because he was actually here with me at my house on the show, because he's an Oregon guy. So anyway, it's a silent issue. It's kind of funny because he wrote it, but there's no words in it. So okay, let's take a look at it. I was showing Bob. We're like, yeah, Justin wrote this, but there's no words in it. So, I mean, I don't know. He wrote the synopsis or whatnot. I don't, there's no words in it. So, but he's credited as the creator and writer. It is called A Silent Night. So, his words had to be interpreted, obviously, by the artist. Yes, it's written by Justin Richards. Art by Gavin Gertie. There's some pinups in here by Megan Hutchins, Daniel Warren Johnson as well, because he's friends with a bunch of people or whatnot that are pretty cool. And some really neat artwork in there. But yeah, this was already out. This Kickstarter campaign ended a while ago. So, or not too long ago, but he did get it funded, so that was great. I'm happy for him. He's got something new coming out. He was talking to me about it a little bit, so, but I think it's a little ways away. But anyway, thank you, Justin, for that. Appreciate that. Okay, so I pulled the trigger on this, and I really did it for my daughter because she saw one of the variants, and she thought it was really cute and stuff like that. So I bought the trade paperback of Stray Dogs because, for one, Tony Fleece was there, the creator of the book. He was there, and so he signed it for me, and he signed it 2-page. So I thought that was cool. He signed it right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's in black ink. I put black ink on a black paper, I thought. Anyway, it says 2-page, and so she'll be able to read Stray Dogs. He didn't have the variant version that the Bird City Comics did. He sold out. I wanted to get that one. They might be sending me a copy of that. But anyway, so I got the Stray Dogs. This is per page. This will make up for me selling her Iron Man collection next week, right? Maybe. I don't know. This one is cool because I've talked about this book quite a bit, and this was actually one of my favorite books of the year so far. Let me take it out of the bag. How we doing? We having fun tonight? I'm starting to wake up a little bit, as you can tell. I'm a little tired. Let me get a little bit more coffee. Is the lights doing all right here? I think so. I could do this. Brighten it up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I got this one. This is the TFA exclusive, and this the artist was there who did the cover. And he's got a good signature, but he places it weird. It's Proctor Valley Road, #1. And this was the TFA exclusive, and he did the cover. He's the artist for Heavy for Vault. So if you ever have read the Vault series, he does the artwork in that, or the Heavy series from Vault. He does all the artwork in there. But this is his variant cover. So he was there and he signed it for me, and he wrote for Bueller on the top and stuff. And anyway, you can see a signature. It goes a long ways like that. There is a Pinto on there, which I thought was great. And I've been wanting to get this cover, and seeing that he was there just turned out pretty cool. So I sold the Proctor Valley Road set, but I wanted to get this one because I love the book and I love the cover, and then the artist was there. So it was nice talking to him a little bit and having that done. And then I got this one. This was another book I talked about, and I didn't even know she was there. And maybe I wasn't paying attention, but this is another book I enjoyed. It kind of petered out a little bit towards the end, but the first few issues were great. And so Stephanie Phillips, Nuclear Family. So she was there at the con, and she autographed that to me as well. And she was another one. And she just gave me the book and said, "Yeah, if you want to donate to the Hero Initiative, that'd be great," which is awesome. She didn't even charge me I put like $10 into the bucket or something. But she signed that. And it's nice because I got to talk to her about this book. And she said there is a volume 2 coming out, the same family, which is great. And we'll get to see exactly where that goes because there's more story to be told. That's why they kind of rushed it a little bit at the end. And I think it was kind of jumbled to where if it was more drawn out, I think they could explore this Nuclear Family universe a little bit better. So they're going to do that in volume 2. So this was another one I sold. Actually, I think I sold this and nobody picked up the person who bought it on the auction never paid for it. So I think I still have this whole set. No, this is live, man. We are live there in Sin City. I'm live sitting out in my van outside my driveway. So anyway, that was nice talking to her, and I told her how much I enjoyed her book and stuff, and how much I promoted this book, as far as sharing it with you guys and stuff like that. So on stuff like this, these type of books, we make a difference. We really do, affect the sales when we talk about these type of books, because really they don't sell as many as Marvel or DC stuff. So when you look at a print run that only has maybe less than 10,000, and here we're sharing it with an audience of 20 and stuff. We do help out with some of these books as far as people finding some good stories that they like. So they appreciate that. Okay, my next one, I'm getting down to the last few. This is from, which one is this the new one? I don't even remember. Let me double check. I don't know if this is the original series or the second part. So this is part 1. No, it's part 2. Well, now I don't remember what part this is. I think it's part 1. Okay, I think this is the Dead End Kids by Frank Gogol. He was there at the con, so he's a friend of mine. So it was really nice seeing him and talking to him again. He's been on the channel. I've been on couple live streams with him and stuff. And so he was there, and I picked this one out, and he signed it for me, and to Bueller and everything, and he just gave this to me and stuff. But a really cool cover. I think I sent out the Dead End Kids as well. So, but it was nice seeing him and talking to him. And he's got another book coming out, Unbound, I believe that's pretty soon. They had the ash can there. I think Damien picked it up. So anyway, thank you, Frank, for giving that to me. And what's his? He's also done No Heroin. He did the Power Rangers, and he did Dead End Kids Suburban Job or whatnot. So anyway, very cool. Very nice to see him. Glad he's doing this thing. He kind of ran into some problems or whatnot, but you know what? You know, he's doing what he loves, you know, and sometimes things arise. So anyway, more power to everybody. Do what you love, right? Anyway, okay, so there's that one. The last couple books these were actually really cool, and I thought that the guy there was the writer or the artist, but it wasn't. It was just the publisher. And Damien bought these, and he showed them to me. Then I went and found them. And anyway, Ariana in Clouds, I think it's called. And it's really cool. Like I said, it's the artist and the creator weren't there, which is too bad. But man, the artwork in here is really, really neat. And I don't know if these books will ever be published or anything like that, but I thought it just looked really cool. And I wanted to pick them up. So they're like $5 a piece. And they're actually a little dinged up, which is, I don't care. But I just wanted to check them out. But some really neat looking artwork. Nice, thick, glossy paper and stuff. So that's issue number 1. And then this is issue number 2. And I think that's the only 2 that are available because that's the only 2 they had on the table. But just a neat looking book. I haven't read it yet. But just kind of flipping through the pages and just seeing the faces and everything, you know. Really neat artwork. So yeah. So that's the stuff I picked up at the con. Like most of it's autographed, most of it's from creators. I looked at some books. I mean, the only thing I was looking for was some copies of Deceased. I'm trying to put together the Matina run of Deceased. I'm missing like five issues of the Matina covers for Deceased. Out of all of the different volumes of the 4 or 5 different volumes that came out, I'm only missing 5 issues. So, but nobody had them. Nobody had any of the issues at all. So the reason why I'm looking for them is because I have other copies of Deceased I'm going to be selling on the auction this coming weekend. So I'm just going to try to keep the Matina ones and sell all the other sets I have, which I have some of the movie ones, some other exclusive ones. So, but if anyone's looking for those, I will have complete sets. They'll just be kind of a hodgepodge of the different variants and stuff. Cherokee Metal, how you doing, man? Bobby, hello. Who's looking in my window? Nobody, man. I can tell you that. Nobody's awake right now. If they're awake, they're like, go to bed. Old Comic Smell, how you doing? Hi, Leah, how you doing, my friend? Let's see here. Just kind of scrolling up, seeing names that I can find a little bit. Kate, hello, how are you? Everything is good. Everything is good. I can't complain whatsoever. Just kind of hanging out. Figured I'd film in the van or in the bus. It's a bus. Got my spinner rack out here that when everyone tried to buy it last weekend. It's not for sale. It's literally going to be bolted to the floor. I'm going to bolt that MFer to the floor, and it ain't going nowhere. So that's the first thing I literally put in the van was this freaking spinner rack. I I'm going to build around it. Build around it. But this will probably be like when I do videos or stuff like that. This will probably be somewhat the view that you guys get when I do like live shows or something. I might use a green screen like I've done in the past or whatnot. But I'm planning on being next to the spinner rack, maybe doing something in the background, and having the camera. Right now I'm using my webcam. That's why I'm looking down or whatnot. So, but it'll be, looking directly at the camera like you're used to. No, my mom's not coming with me. Special War Journal, how you doing? The Shaggin' Wagon. I gotta tell you, man, the response to the Bueller bus, Keith, hello, has been fantastic. I've talked about it for a while, but getting the bus and having that as the major thing to get, obviously, as far as finances go, it's just the step I want to go. But there is a lot of sorry, I was doing fine there for a minute, and my coffee's cold. Let me pull this up off here. But yeah, there was like some publishers that were at the con and some companies or whatnot that kind of heard about it and they want to be involved in everything, and some write-ups that possibly in some articles about traveling and doing all this stuff and being on some fairly well-known comic book websites and stuff, so that's pretty cool. So I mean, the response has been great. There's a lot of work to be done between now and when I actually officially leave. So so I got to get all that done. But every day I look a little bit more into some things. Right now, I think I've said that there's something draining my battery in the van, and I think it's the relay or something to the chairlift that we took out. So I think it's just sending power there, and it's not going anywhere. So I got to figure that out. There's some stuff I got to figure out. There's actually also another thing on the right wheel well or whatnot I got to take care of or whatnot before I do any extended traveling. So got to be safe or whatnot. So more of a jack. What does that mean? You're gonna look for a Sasquatch? Maybe, I don't know, man. Maybe, you never know. Come on down to Georgia. I'm gonna come everywhere. That's the thing. I plan on going everywhere, anywhere and everywhere. I have no time frame. I plan on staying in this van for years. Bus. It's not like it's anything's written in stone. So I'm just looking forward to enjoying and traveling and seeing the world, and as long as that, I don't care how long it takes, I got no appointments, right? The nice thing is I wanted to show this, and people ask me, oh, you're going to be able to do your show or videos and stuff. So one of the viewers bought me this thing, and this is a vehicle cell phone booster. It's a really high-powered booster to where basically what it does, it'll give me internet in 99% of the United States. Pretty much anywhere I go, unless I'm not, somewhere deep in the wherever. But this thing works really well. It's got an extender antenna that you can put on top of the roof. It's got a bigger one. I'm probably going to get it for it. But this will make it so I can upload videos, do live streams. Maybe not as good as quality what they are now, but at least in some form. But to the gentleman that purchased this for me, thank you so much, because this is not a cheap product, but it does a lot of good if you're trying to travel and want internet access and whatnot. So thank you to him. Kaiser Sose, how you doing, my friend? Nick says you got 6 shops, bed and shower. There you go, Middle Tennessee. Awesome. There's a lot of good people in Tennessee. I'm looking forward to going there again. I've been in Tennessee probably half a dozen times, and enjoyed every time I've been there. Stayed at the Opryland Hotel every time I went. So, awesome there, Kaiser. Appreciate that. When is Planet Comic Con? I don't know. Are you gonna put a toilet in the shower? No, I am not. Here's the thing. The toilet in the shower. Okay, I'm a big guy. I'm a pretty big guy. Okay, those little ass toilets and those little showers that they put in stuff like this, I don't fit in those things. Okay, I just don't. And like an airplane bathroom, I don't fit. Okay, and it's just, for me, it's just a waste of space to put something like that in there, because for me to make it so it would be comfortable, it would have to be a lot bigger, and it would take up just a huge amount of space. So I'm not going to go with the shower or the toilet. I have the portable potty thing or whatnot, and then I have a shower, but it's a portable shower. It's like a bag that you can fill with water and warm it up or whatnot. And there's a little hand pump or a foot pump or whatnot. It works really well. It's a camping shower. And so with that, I'm going to use that. And obviously just like wherever I'm staying, like Nick just said, I could have bed and shower. There you go. So I can stay there. I'm going to have a 24-hour fitness or whatever that is, gym membership, so I can always use that wherever I go or whatnot. So to shower and everything. So yeah, it's a constant decision not to put in the shower and stuff, just because it's just if I was a little dude like my buddy John, yeah, I put one in there, but us big guys, we're screwed. That's just the way it is. I get on the plane going cross country, and I'm like, oh man, I better take care of my business before we take off, because I ain't fitting in that thing. The Bueller bus coming to Comic-Con near you. That's right. How you doing, Simon? Appreciate you, my friend. LCS, hello. I plan on going to a lot of Comic-Cons next year when I get on here. And a lot of stuff I might just end up flying to, like parking the bus somewhere at a friend's house or something. And if it's Comic-Con on the other side of the United States, just fly in there or something like that, just to be there for a day or something. Dakota, how you doing? Let's see here. Scroll down here. Brad, hello. Okay, let's go ahead and let me show you this real quick. See if I can't figure out how to do the thing, but I can do the brand thing, I guess. Is that? No, that's not the one I want. I want that one. Okay, let me pull this up. This was second on the agenda to talk about, I guess, or whatnot after. Okay, I'm still here. See? So I don't have any more information on this, to be totally honest. It's still very early on. The artist. I'm doing an exclusive cover with Dynamite Comics. Okay. That's what I've said before, and that's pretty much what I can say until I get the official everything and whatnot. The artist has started on it. He's been busy working on his current book. But he's starting on this right now. I think he already started. Sorry. Last week. And so hopefully this week I'll have some more information. It's ridiculous. Hopefully this week I'll have some more information on the book, and I'll be able to share it with you guys, exactly who that artist is, what the cover looks like, the important stuff. But if you want to right now, just go sign up for the newsletter. It doesn't cost you nothing. It's free. You just go to Indiegogo. There's a link down below. Oh, I think I got it. And you can sign up, and when the information comes out, it'll just send you an email or something like that. So you don't have to buy nothing for the newsletter. It's free to sign up for. You'll just be the first people to know about it. And anyway, so you can find out. But that's my newest exclusive, and I'm pretty excited because it's a unique one by far, and I think people are going to be surprised who the artist is. And I think people are going to be surprised what the cover looks like. And it's an Indiegogo campaign, so there's all going to be stretch goals and all that stuff, that they throw at you or whatnot. Or, I don't know all the details, but all I know is that Jim Mint did the same thing for his first exclusive with Dynamite, and he did about $10,000 for his. And I want to do twice as much. I want to make it. I just want to knock him out, or what? I don't know what else. It's early in the morning, so I'm trying to be nice. But anyway, I want to show Jim, hey man, look how mine did, or whatnot. So, but it's going to be something really special, and I'm very excited. And hopefully it does well, at the Indiegogo. I don't know what to expect. I don't even know really how Indiegogo works. So I got to do some research on it and figure out everything. But it'll have different variations probably, and different tiers, I guess. I think that's how it works. And I think you can probably get graded stuff and non-graded stuff or something like that. But it's by Dynamite. It's cool. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's someone on the cover of this book that you guys are familiar with. Is that too much? Anyway, he wears a vest. I don't know. There it is. So it'll be cool. But I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I haven't seen it yet. So, but just I'm pretty excited. It's been in the works for a while. It was delayed because the artist is working on this book and he's busy and stuff like that. And so it's been a little while since I've had, the Moon Knight one was a couple months ago. So we'll have this one out. Then after this one comes out, I think I'll probably have, there's like 5 or 6 other people that want to do an exclusive with me or different companies and stuff. And honestly, I haven't decided what I'm doing after this one. So we'll kind of go from there. I wouldn't mind doing a shiny cover or something like that. So we'll see. But yeah, anyway, sign up for the Indiegogo, the newsletter. It's in the link down below. Doesn't cost you nothing. But you'll actually probably find out. They put that link up there. I didn't even know about it until like the next day. So maybe they're quicker than I am. Brad, how you doing? Mike, hello, how are you? Let's see here. Keystone Comics, hello, how are you? The Better Coast, all right. We all think our coast is the best, right? It's all good. I'm looking forward to coming to the East Coast. I would have loved to be in my own exclusive. Yeah. Keith, hello, how are you? No, I'm not going to New York Comic Con. I had planned on possibly going. It just kind of fell through, and I kind of committed to going to MegaCon instead, just because I knew for sure that MegaCon was going to happen. And I had heard rumblings that New York Comic Con might be canceled, so I booked my ticket for that instead. So anyway, next year for sure. Descending Climax, what's up? Hi, Bueller. Got the comics the other day. Amazing, awesome, man. Glad to hear you got them. Man, there was a lot of packing. Morning, Bueller. What's up, SDA? No. Let's see. Station. Oh my God, crazies. So yeah, I've had I shipped out all the packages. Everything went out. Well, like I said, by Wednesday. All the books went out by Wednesday of last week. So hopefully everyone probably get everything by today, except for the Canada people or whatnot. And for the most part, I didn't have any problem. I had one guy get a little upset, which I don't know what his deal was. He's like the only guy that got upset out of 200 people who bought stuff during the last auctions, and apparently he wanted special treatment. And I was like, sorry, man. It is what it is. I said they all go out by Wednesday, and that's what happened. So he got all fussy. What are you gonna do, right? Everyone has a bad day. Jamal, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, you misspelled it. That's all right. A lot of people misspell it. I misspell it sometimes. Thank you, Biggie, man. Yeah, we got more auction coming on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm hoping my daughter is going to be here. She, because of what we talked about earlier, that she might not make it because she has to. There might be a funeral going on or some kind of service, something, and so that's kind of up in the air. I still have her plane ticket bought and paid for to come on Saturday. She might have to postpone until Sunday or Monday, which I said that's fine. But if she gets here on Saturday, then she'll be here for the auction on Saturday night and Sunday night. And for the auction that we're selling, I'm probably not going to be able to get through everything, but close. Maybe everything. It depends on if we go for a little bit longer. But I have, let's see, I have Venom stuff. I have Iron Man stuff. Another box of Spider-Man stuff. Let's see, Punisher, Daredevil, some random things as well. Fantastic Four. Let's see, some DC stuff, a bunch of Batman, Justice League, The Flash. So I don't have really any independent stuff left. I sold all that stuff. I know I'm missing a few things here and there, but that's really the main thing. Iron Man, there's like 2 boxes of Iron Man. There's a box of Spider-Man, half a box of Venom. Fantastic Four is about half a box. Punisher is about half a box. And just some other random stuff mixed in. So half a box of Batman and Batman stuff. No Golden Age stuff. It's mainly newer. And then Justice League and Flash are about a half a box each. And that'll be it. So there's about 12 boxes left. We averaged about 3 boxes per night last couple of weeks. So if that is the case, there might be a couple boxes left over, 2 or 3. So I might have to do another weekend or something. For the most part, everyone's paid except for like 5 people out of 200. Out of 200 lots, only 5 people have never paid, and I never heard nothing from them, which is fine with me because I'll just resell that stuff. It's no problem. It's just sitting there, and and we'll have a random auction or whatnot. So anyway, it's just the auction has been great. You guys really, you guys did awesome. Really, my goal, my expectation, I set really low, and I kind of do that quite a bit. But you guys just smashed it, and it really elevated my ability to get something nicer, more reliable, and dependable. Have some extra money to fix it up or whatnot, and be comfortable for a little bit in case something goes wrong or something. Jean-Claude Van Tom, what's up, my friend? Appreciate you joining. Old Wolf, hello. How are you? Good to have you. Of course, John Stouts saying hello to everybody. But it's been great, man. It's been the auctions have been fun. Looking forward to them being done, to be honest, and just getting all these things moved out and shipped out and turning the page on that stuff and kind of starting over. Go to strip clubs? No, haven't been to a strip club since my buddy's bachelor party, and he's been married for 10 years. So it's been a while. So there'll be an auction this weekend. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of there's a lot of early Iron Man books because I almost had the whole run between 1 and 200. So you get a lot of those. There's a nice little Peter Parker run, Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man original. There's a nice run of those through like number 2 through 50. And it's a bunch of other stuff. Some McFarlane Spider-Man stuff. It should be a decent auction. I'm curious to see how the last tail end of it does and stuff. Let's see what else we got going on this week. Anything good? We'll have the preview video on Wednesday, and then the auction coming out this weekend. I probably won't get to the top 10 video just because I haven't been reading a lot of books lately because like this past weekend I was at the con all weekend, and other things are going on. I'm starting to build on the bus, taking it over there today and stuff like that. But once things kind of slow down, the auctions are done and the shipping is all done, then I can get back to like the top 10 video and making sure to put that out there and some other stuff as well. So just another couple weeks and I'll get back to the regular one. The preview video will always be there. That's the mainstay of the channel, and the coffee video and stuff will be back next week and all that stuff. So with Bob, didn't Bob and Jennifer do a good job last week? That was a lot of fun, just watching them. And we were talking about this weekend at the con and stuff, and I was very, very proud of them. The response that they got was great. Bob was a little quick, and he knows it. It was funny because I go, normally the video is like an hour and a half or hour and 40 minutes. I go, you did it like an hour and 3 minutes. Because he was rushing. He was kind of going through, and he was a little, he'll tell you, he was a little nervous, being the main host or whatnot, but he did great. And Jennifer did fantastic. And they're more than welcome to, take those seats anytime they want to and talk with you guys about comics and all that stuff, because they have a passion for it just as much as you guys do. So, Bob and Tom are entertaining. Yeah, that's an old joke in Sin City. But Jennifer, she got herself a book. She got Journey into Mystery, the Swamp Thing one at the con. She paid a pretty penny for that. She told me how much she paid for that yesterday, and she bought it within like the first couple hours. She went to the con on Friday. So congratulations, Jennifer, for getting one of her grails. First appearance of Swamp Thing. That was pretty cool. It's graded, I think it was a 6 or something like that. So she was very happy and pretty much spent all her money on the first hour. So, but that was pretty cool. So I saw her on Friday, and I saw her yesterday as well. I didn't see her on Saturday. She kind of took off and went to a different, there's a book fair or something she was talking about. So, but let me talk to you about the con a little bit itself. The Rose City Comic Con, which is our big one here in Portland or in Oregon. It was really, they had about half the attendance they normally do. And they made a big mistake with requiring COVID vaccination cards or the vaccination cards, which I don't have a problem with them requiring that. That's not the mistake part. The mistake was they announced it 10 days before the con. And as you guys know, some of you guys may know that some other cons like New York or Chicago, which I believe are doing the same thing, they announced it way in advance, like months in advance, that you need to have a, fully vaccinated card or whatnot presented at the door. The Rose City tried to skate by and they kind of got caught. And I don't know if it was a mandate or something, came down from the convention center saying, no, you guys have to have this. And so 10 days before the con goes on, after they've sold a majority of their tickets, they require people to have the fully vaccination card, and they require that or a negative test or whatnot, like within 48 hours. And so it really threw people for a loop, and a lot of people ended up canceling because they're not fully vaccinated. They got one shot, or they just don't want to, or they don't have any shots or whatnot. A lot of vendors canceled as well because the same thing applied to them, and stuff. So, like I said, I have no problem with them doing that. It's just the time frame they did it. They should have done it like a month and a half or 2 months before, so that way the people who wanted to come and gave them opportunity to take care of it if they wanted to, or get a test showing that they're not contagious or whatever, don't have it or something like that. So they really shot themselves in the foot and did that, and that made the attendance go way down. Because I know my son and his girlfriend, I don't think she's fully vaccinated and stuff, and they bought tickets and they weren't even refundable. So pissed a lot of people off, and so I think they shot themselves in the foot. So it's too bad that they waited so long. They should have took care of that sooner and put it out there and set the standards, ahead of time. And they probably would have more people, and more vendors, because it's never been where there's empty tables, and there was empty tables at this thing, and a lot of people canceled. So unfortunately, that's the case there. Besides that, there wasn't a lot of comic books. It was really, I think it affected a lot of comics and stuff, so there wasn't a lot of comic books there in comparison to years past. The creators that were there were great, but as far as like their normal lineup and their headliners, not even close to what they've done in the years past, which is unfortunate, And Brian Michael Bendis canceled, and lives 5 minutes away from the convention center where it's at. So does Mike Henderson or whatnot, the artist for Nailbiter. He lives right down the street, and he canceled and stuff like that. So I mean, it was unfortunate that it was lacking quite a bit, and a lot of just cosplay people. It was it was all cosplay people there. The best part about the con was seeing my friends and hanging out with John, with Bob. Damien was there. Agu showed up. That was great hanging out with Agu. That was nice. Let's see who else was there. Sam showed up later that night. Obviously Jennifer. My buddy Eric, he was there. The Rogue Trader was there. I always saw the Rogue Trader for like a minute, and then he was supposed to come out with us Saturday night, and I guess he hurt himself or something, or his leg was bothering him, so he didn't come to the bar. But we went to the bar across the street on Saturday night, which was great, and got some good food. And as we were there was a group of people from Hive Comics and a couple creators and stuff like that. And so they came over and started talking to us and everything. So we just hung out at the bar and really enjoyed. We're there probably there for 3 or 4 hours, just hanging out, talking and stuff. My friend Eric and stuff. Got to meet some of the creators and everything, and so it was good. I had a good time. That was the best part about it, was just hanging out at the bar. And I didn't drink nothing. I'm not a drinker, so I just had Pepsi or whatnot. But the food was great, conversation was great, and the people were awesome. Bob's wife was there, trying to go down the table and stuff, figure out everybody was there. But really nice, hanging out with everyone. That was the best part. And saw some of the books that Damien got. He got some books he wanted. Saw some of the books that Bob got. He was pretty happy with what he got. At a club? No, we didn't go to a club. The nice thing, the bar was literally right across the street from the convention center and stuff. And Agu, he was I said he could stay at night if he needed a place to stay, but he ended up taking off. But he dropped me off at my house, and I got to show him like the Bueller studio or whatnot, and I have like a box of like free comics or whatnot. So I'm like, take as much as you want. So he took a bunch of books and stuff, and some boxes that I have because I got a bunch of empty boxes now for supplies and stuff. So that was cool talking to him. We hung out for a while, but just hanging out with people. I got to meet Mr. Bolo. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him. He's now working with Whatnot. He used to do a show with Brian from Superman Comics. He's been part of some other things as well. But he was there, and we talked for quite a bit about that Whatnot app or whatnot. And I might do something with them in the future. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Told him I would, and it sounded kind of interesting and stuff. So, but it was nice seeing him. And Frank was with us there as well. It was nice hanging out with him, and the guys from Hive Comics are pretty cool. And the people from Aftershock Comics were there, so I got to say hello to them again. Howard Chaykin was there again. The Howard Chaykin guy that was hitting on my mother at the Washington State SummerCon, he was there. And I go up to him, and he didn't recognize me at first because we had to have the mask on. So I literally walk out. He goes, "Take your mask off so I can see who you are." And I took my mask off. He didn't say hello or nothing. He just says, "How's your mother doing?" I'm like, "Screw you, old man." And but anyway, it was good seeing him again. I enjoyed that. I got to meet Ron Mars in person. We actually did a video that you guys never saw. We were hanging out one time backstage, and we were supposed to do a live interview with Ron Mars for some other channel. Something came up. It was double booked or something like that, so it never happened. So me and Ron Mars talked for like 20 minutes backstage during the live show, and then we never actually went on to do the interview. Somebody else did it. And so Ron Mars was there, so I got to meet him in person, and he remembered and stuff, so that was kind of nice. And yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said, low attendance. They should have been, they should have handled it better. But on the same vein, it was easier to get around. I couldn't tell you who the celebrities were that were there. They were on the other end of the con. I never even walked over there in that area. I think Carl Weathers was there. One of the hobbits. And I think that's about it. So there was more, but I don't know who they were. Chad, how you doing? Cage, how you doing? Did I say hello to Cage? I don't know. DC Patrol, what's up? He called Bueller. Yeah, come on, man. Anyway, so that was the con. We're going to sleep. I actually have the bed being delivered tomorrow. The bed for this is being delivered tomorrow. And I bought it, and it's pretty nice. But I got to build the frame around it and stuff like that. So I got to build all that stuff. I mean, I have everything I need if I wanted to travel it right now, but it'd be like a folding table, which is what I'm using right now, and a Bunsen burner. So I want to, if I'm going to live in this, I want to make it livable and then, something that looks nice and comfortable. So, sleep when he's dead. Yeah. Manuel, how you doing? Let's see. How's the light heat with those windows? How's the light heat with those windows? As far as heating the van goes or whatnot, if that's what you're asking, because there are a lot of windows in here. There's hardly any insulation. But I have a heater that actually somebody got for me that will work just fine. And there's like a big diesel heater in the back of this thing that literally will heat up this bus in about 30 seconds. It's pretty amazing. Yes, James, I will definitely visit Canada. Canada is a place I've went to when I was a young kid, and I've always wanted to go back. So Do you need to hide a bed? No. The bed will be fully on display with a lot of storage underneath. David, what's up, man? I saw your pictures of that bus. Awesome. You did all that yourself? We need to hook up. So about the bus, and about the video I did that I put out on Friday with updating everybody as far as the plans and stuff like that. We're still months away from officially going on the road and leaving my house. So, I mean, that's through the winter and stuff like that. So I do plan on taking a couple of smaller trips, maybe down to Albuquerque to see my daughter, some other places or whatnot, but I still have my house. So I kind of just consider those little trips. When I leave, I'm leaving for good and doing my thing. So like I said, a couple of little trips in between. I might not even use the van. I might use my other van or the bus. I'm using my other van or something like that. But anyway, still not probably officially leaving till February, March. That's the plan. Bob and his wife are the ones that are going to probably buy my house. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. Things do come up. But right now that it is the plan for Bob and his wife to buy my house. And they're more than happy to. And I wanted to, me and my family wanted to go to them. And we're going to make that happen. So that's pretty exciting. Bob did not get permission to keep any of my display coffee, like the desk and the huge thing I built and stuff, so this is unfortunate. So that thing will probably be destroyed or whatnot, so he tried, but ladies. But anyway, well, that's pretty cool that he's going to be in my place or whatnot. So the cool thing is I can just leave the same address to where the people send me stuff. It'll just go to Bob, or the publishers that send me stuff will just go to Bob instead. So it's perfect. It was partially done when I bought it. At least the plumbing and electric was done. Oh man, the electric is what I'm worried about. I built the bed platform storage and the finishes. Awesome, dude. Yeah, the electric is what I don't know anything about electric or wiring and stuff like that. And I'm just like stressing about it, to be totally honest. I was like, I don't know what to do and where to start. And I've seen like the how many wires come out of this freaking thing, man. It's nuts. And I might just pay someone to do it. I don't know. But the rest of the stuff to build, and woodworking stuff, I can do all that. It's not a problem. And but the electrical, I'm like, oh my God. How to do it and everything, How are you going to do the coffee and comic show without the set? We're going to do it remotely, like this, how we're doing, but with Bob as well. And we're probably going to pre-record it and stuff, and then edit it so that way it flows the same way. And because we can record remotely like this in two different places and do side by side or do a green screen, like superimpose us or whatnot together. And then all the same cuts and the different things how we do it before will be in there, just how it is. So, yeah. So, I mean, I think we got a good solution. We still have fun no matter whether we're looking directly at each other or whatnot. So maybe I can get away with more uncomfortable things when I'm not sitting next to him. So, I already have a refrigerator. Somebody already bought me a refrigerator for it, and it's it actually works off a 12 volt, and it's a low voltage or low wattage refrigerator and stuff like that. So works really well. So it'll keep my stuff nice and cool. A lot of comics in the truck are just the spinner rack. For mainly, it's just going to be the spinner rack and like 2 or 3 boxes, short boxes of books, and that's it. And as time goes on, I'll get more, and then I'll figure out what to do with them, right? Tim, hello. Please hammer down on that like button. Appreciate that. JT taking care of me. Yeah, electric. Yeah. That's our issue now. We have the electrical bleed, drain, the batteries. I hired a mechanic, but now I think we need an electric. Yeah. I have an electrician in the family. I'm going to hit him up eventually and stuff like that. I'm not too worried about it right now because I'm not going anywhere for a while. Because I'm just going to be, it's just going to be sitting while we do the build out and stuff. So I gotta tear the floor out. I gotta tear the roof out and kind of go from there. A good electrician is the way to go. It'll be your home. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to skimp on anything, and definitely not wires. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's a mobile RV service techs. If they can't help you, usually they can give you oh, cool, man. Yeah. I'm an architect and I still defer to an electrician. Yeah. I don't even know where to begin. That's the thing. I wouldn't even know where to begin on how that works. I got to put solar panels on top. I mean, that's where I'm going to put solar panels and do all that stuff and everything. I mean, I know where everything's going to go. I watched a ton of solar panel setups or whatnot, and just everything you need. I'm still confused on how to put it all together. I can do that, but the main wiring in the cabin is what I'll need with the lights and the outlets and all that stuff. So, no, that was never found. I mean, I think I threw it away. I literally think I threw that book away a long time ago. That or some little kid stole it. How long do you think your journey will take? 2 years of it? I think it'll take longer. I think it'll take, like I said earlier, it's there's no time frame. If I get to a city that I like, I might just hang out there for a couple weeks, or it might not. So I mean, figure out 2,000 shops. Let's just say one a day. I mean, which will, let's just say 2,000 shops, one a day. That's 2,000 videos right there. I mean, how many days how many years is 2,000 days? That's 6 years. So I got plenty of content to keep rolling around. Replacing the inside. I'm tearing the roof off inside. Gonna do some wood planks or whatnot. Tongue and groove on the top here, and it'll look really nice. So there were some pictures I showed. And I'm going to redo the floor in the roof, not the outside roof, not the outside, just the inside here. Put some insulation up there. The roof will actually raise a little bit because it kind of sags with this big, huge metal thing that's on here or fiberglass thing. It sags down about this much. So if I can get rid of that and then put like just wood planks up there that are only a quarter inch or whatnot or a half inch, I'm going to gain probably about this much height in the van. So, in the bus. Yeah, I have AAA. Excited to see the next year. Yeah, next year will be a lot of fun. I mean, that's when pretty much everything starts to happen and stuff and winding down the build and taking off. So, next year will be an entertaining year for sure. Just everything and seeing how it goes and learning on the way, if what works and what doesn't work. And, I hope you guys don't mind. There's going to be times I just go on live and just talk about where I'm at, and maybe not too much about comics or whatnot, but, there's some beautiful places in this country and stuff like that I want to go visit and share and there'll be a little bit of travel, vlog with all the comic book stuff, Yeah, MacGyver. Yeah, I'm not going to MacGyver nothing here. Getting a sweet orange. You know what? I've had some people reach out. if you saw the outside of the bus looks pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty slick, with the little stripes or whatever I don't know what you want to call it, the little marks on the outside of the bus. So I'm pretty happy with it. I don't know how much more I want to do besides the back end, because the back end is pretty plain. So I wouldn't mind putting my logo on the back or something, and maybe something on the front, on the top, and I don't know. But the bus actually looks pretty cool. I was pretty happy with the look of it. So maybe get the windows wrapped with something, like some, comic book themes or something. You joined a schoolie group on Facebook when we were doing our renovations, and most people were more than happy to get. Oh, that's awesome! I'm trying to reach out to that community. There's a guy here in Oregon that's he's a YouTuber, and he does bus builds and stuff like that. He's a little ways away, but he does some really good work. So I kind of reached out to him and hopefully get a response or whatnot. So possible kidnapper. Okay. Yeah, the windows are already tinted, which is nice. I mean you can still see in, but I mean, I don't care. If people want to look at me walking around with my underpants on, more power to them, right? Shitter's full. God, that's great. That's great. And having the running it back into your house. That's a Christmas Vacation reference, in case anyone was wondering. Eventually. Just so we're just along for the ride. There you go, so to speak. That's it. Me too. I think it would be cool. I want to do it somewhat the theme. Like I was thinking about, like, when I do the drawers and stuff in the van or in the bus, and I have those wooden. You've seen them on the coffee set. They're like the wooden cutouts of comic book covers. They're about 2 feet by they're like 20 inches by 10 inches or whatnot, something like that. Those would be great doors. I can put little handles on them and stuff like that, and make those like part of the cabinets, and integrate that into the bus, and kind of have. I don't want to make it too nerdy, or a certain population isn't going to want to ride the bus or whatnot. Anyway, we want to have it a little slicker there, but you guys get what I'm saying. Jesus. Anyway, but yeah, I want to make it somewhat out of have some. I mean, the spinner rack's in here, so I mean that's something, right? And yeah. Vigilante, how you doing? From Germany, Larry, how you doing? Appreciate you stopping in here. Spiderweb, what's up, man? Process is the process is actually, as far as, I'm really happy with the process, because I thought it'd be a while before I could get the seats and the ramp out, because the ramp was kind of a bear to take out. And all the videos I watched was just a nightmare to try to install that, and then getting underneath the van and getting that out. But my neighbor, who's kind of a handyman or whatnot, he's like, I'll take it. And he's kind of a junker or whatnot. He kind of goes and scrap metals and stuff like that. And I go, really? I go, man, you take it out of there, you can have it. And sure enough, man, he got underneath the van, crawled up, and started undoing the screws and everything. And he got it out of there in like less than an hour. And it's just like, geez, that's awesome, man. And I didn't care. I just want to get rid of it. Some people say, oh, you could sell it and stuff. And I looked into, there's some liability issues with selling a used wheelchair ramp. So I'd rather just, no. Where'd you get that? Oh, well. Doesn't always have to be comic book talk. Anywhere you want to stop, I'll be watching. Oh, awesome, man. That sounded creepy a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you guys have kind of always followed the people who watch. It's comic books, but I've always shared stuff with everyone, and this is just part of it. I think So I mean, just to think that this the full year 4 will be next year, and from year 1 to year 4, there's quite a big change and stuff like that. So, but I'm still going to be able to bring. I'm really looking forward to going to comic shops and highlighting comic shops and recording stuff and meeting the owner and talking to them, because most of the owners, a lot of them, probably heard about the show or something like that. So I'm pretty confident that the response will be pretty good. I'm not going to be going to shops to be negative or nothing like that. That's not my goal. My goal is to highlight their positives and kind of go from there and stuff, because everyone has a favorite shop and stuff. And I'm looking forward to highlighting people's collections if they let me. And similar to, I did a video last year for my buddy Tony's collection in Florida. Now, not everyone has a collection like that. I know that his was like one out of all the collections I've ever seen. His was one of the best, and he had 10 copies of Hulk 181, and AF-15s and one ASM 129s, and so I'm not expecting everyone to have that, but anyway, everyone's collection is something special to them. So if I get the opportunity to highlight that should be a lot of fun. I'm sure you're aware that there are so many facilities throughout the country where you can take it. Yeah, yep. I've done all the research on that stuff, where to go and everything, the truck stops and all that, and it's just the was it Planet Fit? I think it's Planet Fitness is the one that I belong to that has the most places, and it's like $25 a month, and I have access to all the gyms throughout the country 24/7. So all that stuff, and I'm part of a group to where we're kind of where there's free campsites and stuff where you can go and all that stuff. So yeah, you'd have to fly over here from Italy or whatnot, wherever he's from. I've had some people offer to do some raps and stuff like that, so probably something cool. Let's see here. Yeah, jumped up here with all the comments. Dark Timo, hello, how are you? Billy Power Max in here. What's up, man? All right, we'll just start from there. If I missed you guys, sorry. 62 lefty. If the van is a rocking, don't come a knocking. Well, it depends on who's knocking. Hello, ladies. Your comic geek and nerdier, the better be like, there you go. Maybe you want to see my spinner rack? Yeah. If you're looking for a travel partner and doesn't want to turn her off with the art, the bus is a hard selling point. I don't know, man. Ladies like adventure, right? Ladies like adventure. And let's go on an adventure and go look at comic book shops. Never mind. I can't even say it with a straight face. Maybe not that adventure. But if I ever meet the lady that's the selling point, and she's like, that sounds great, man, I'm putting a ring on that finger. And I never thought I'd do that again. You can say I see the sun coming up. That's pretty cool. It's getting light out. We've been going for like an hour and a half. How's my charge? Let's see here. I'm still at 90%. That's good. Let's see here. Let's just, hey, honey, want to travel the world? Get the small short bus. Jesus. Oh, that's going to be fun. Make sure to get a CB radio and a good antenna. Oh, that's awesome. That's not bad. I never even thought about that, David. Can you that door, or will you keep it sealed? Which door are you talking about? There is a back door. If you're talking about the back door where the chairlift was, no, that one you'll be able to open it and whatnot because you'll be able to get the under the bed storage or whatnot and stuff. I actually bought a e-bike, and it's one of those electric bicycles. And it's a foldable one that I can take with me, so that way if I go someplace or whatnot, I can park this and take the e-bikes. I know a fat guy riding a little e-bike. I got the one that would hold me. It was a little extra, but I had to make sure. And I gotta lose some weight, so I gotta do a little bit of a diet and stuff. But anyway, that e-bike should be here in maybe a week or so. But it's going to have that access where that door is. I'll open up, it'll be underneath the bed, and that's where the e-bike will fit in there. I can pull it out from that side. So that's the plan. As far as the front door goes here with the bus doors, they're electric. I don't like it. I don't want them to be electric. I want them to be with a handle because they only open electric, and they only open from the inside from the switch. And so what I want to do is I want to dump the electric motor, just have a manual with a little handle or something on both sides so I can put a lock. It doesn't have a lock on it. And I want to put a lock on there as well so I can lock it. So we're going to take that out eventually. Probably down towards California. That's probably the first thing is heading down towards California and stuff like that. So that may change. It depends on what's going on during that time. Yep, sun's coming up in the background. And for there, yeah, my coffee's cold there. I unplugged my coffee machine. And gonna get some more. Super West, what's up, man? You can review my collection. I want the good and the bad. All right, man. We'll do. Dawn of the Dead Bus. Yeah, I'll put some spikes on there and stuff. Big light on top. I do have to put a thing in the ceiling. Doesn't have a fan up here. I need to drill a hole in the ceiling and do a cutout and put one of those ventilation fans in here. That's what I plan on doing. I'm probably going to do it above the bed and stuff. It's probably the best place to do it because I'll have solar panels, 2 or 3 solar panels on top of the roof. I think I'm going to get the flexible ones. That way I don't have to build a rack. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still looking into it. Jesus. Bueller reads one scumbag book and he realizes. Well, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That's a great book. And like I think I said it before, Scumbag made the keeper list. I kept that whole series. It's even on my pull list still. Thing this channel is, that's pretty cool. He's all the way on the other side. That's a 10-4 good buddy. Let's see. 10-4 good buddy. Watch out for those smoky rubberneck. Yeah, hidden switch, yeah. I've seen the locks I wanted to get for it. And like I said, I definitely want the door to be manual. I just don't want the electric door. I don't want it to draw power or whatnot. And just, I don't know. I don't need it. So, yeah, it's going to have a little kitchen. I already have the refrigerator. I already have a little stove or whatnot. I'll have a sink. It'll be pretty basic, but it'll be nice. I'm not going to put like a water pump in there. I'm just going to have a little foot pump, for pressure for the sink or whatnot, a pretty simple build at first. And maybe I'll upgrade going down the line, put a little pump in or whatnot. Just depends on the power that I consume and stuff, because I have to still have enough power to do this type of stuff, and everyday other things. But no, we already got the refrigerator. That was actually on my list when I did that Amazon list for the van life thing, and somebody got it for me, so it's nice. I think I hear some neighbors getting up. Where am I going to get a haircut in the shave? I do it myself. What are you talking about? Shave my head 2 nights ago. There's a little razor. I can use my jackery to power my razor. It's the Bueller bus. I don't know if I'll give it an actual name. I mean, the Bueller bus obviously makes sense, but I don't know. What's the name of the girl from Fifth Element? I always liked her name. Lilu? Isn't it? Multipass? What about getting sponsors? Man, there's been a lot of people. Yeah, that's not going to be a problem that want to be a part of this, to be totally honest. I've had publishers, people from publishers that you guys know very well. The publishers say, hey, let us know if we can help or if we can be involved. So that's pretty exciting. Now, I don't know what that entails, but I want to get them involved, the comic books, and then I want to get I want to do a kind of a crossover of the whole bus life van type thing as well, with that stuff also, like some of the stuff I already showed you or whatnot. So do extra cheese, yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah, if they were sponsored, I could stay in their parking lots. It'd be fantastic. You almost need to leave someone in the van when I'm gone. There goes my neighbor. I'm going to get a dog. Chopper. Sick balls. Anyone know where that reference is from? James. Marvin, hello. How you doing, my friend? Everybody check out Marvin's book, The Edge, from Second Sight Publishing. That's the creator right there. I believe there are various videos on bus life. Oh yeah, I've watched so much of that stuff. I mean, I've spent the last 9 months watching those. I've watched more of those videos than I watched comic book videos by far. I know comic books. The bus life stuff, I don't know. I have to learn. So on the road, just wanted to say good morning. All right, Big Herm. Take care, my friend. In 2023, you'll be selling picks in front of the bus for 20 a pop. You should dedicate a portion for signature. Somebody else said they wanted to sign the bus or whatnot. I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. Have an area or whatnot that they could do that. I think that'd be awesome. I wouldn't mind that at all. I don't know how much it would stay, through the weather or whatnot, but I'm sure it'd be all right. Vampirella van featuring Noggin Comics. Hello, how are you? We never got a chance to use it, but we bought a screen to hang on the outside of the bus and a pocket projector that connects our phones. Oh, that's cool. I think my son just got one of those. Why is no one super chatting? Keith Tate would, but I don't have the option at least. I don't know, Keith. That's a good question. It's no big deal. We're good. You know what? Don't do super chats. If you're gonna do anything, do what I was talking about earlier, and go and donate to this for this family. They just lost their daughter, same age as my daughter. That's actually my daughter's best friend. Passed away a few days ago. The link is down below. They just put this fundraiser up just a couple days ago. They're trying to raise some funds for the funeral and the memorial and everything. So I told my daughter I'd do my part, to try to spread the word. I donated some money, and actually, you can see right there, Jonathan Hendrick. That's the creator of the recount. He donated some money as well. Thank you, Jonathan, for doing that. This is just a screenshot I did earlier. But yeah, the link is down below in the description. She was 25 years old. Like I said, same age as my daughter. My daughter's close friend unfortunately passed away a few days ago, and the family is trying to pick up the pieces, and I said that we could do our part. So do me a favor. I talked about it earlier. I'm going to hit on it again. Even if you can only donate $1, just donate $1. And the more people see this video, 3,000 people see this video, and everyone donates $1, they're halfway there to getting things done. If you can donate more than $1, great. But let's do our part. Let's show the comic book community. Let's show everybody what we can do when we get behind something. And I know we always help each other inside the comic book community. We're going to take a step out and help this family, and we're going to make sure this is taken care of. And the auction coming up this weekend, I'm going to donate portions from the auction to this and stuff like that. And so anyway, do what you can. If you can't do anything, share this on your social media, or if you have anything, or friends and family, and maybe they can help out and stuff. $6,500 is their goal. That's not a lot of money, to really in consideration, for what they need to do. And I think that's definitely a goal that we can get there for them and help them get there and have this burden for this family, this expense taken care of. So let's do our part. Let's random act of kindness to a family that's going through something that no family should have to. All right. And thank you to the people. I know some people have already donated who have been watching this stream, and I thank you guys so much for doing so. It's a hard thing to talk about. Obviously it's not you're losing a child or whatnot. There's my daughter right there. Anyway, the link is down below. I know my daughter's going through a really rough time right now. Hey, Sleepy Reader, nice to have you, my friend. John says, Paige, we all feel so bad for you to have to go through this. Yeah, John was asking about you yesterday there, Paige. I know you don't know John, but he's local here, and we were hanging out yesterday and everything. So Damien also is a local guy. Hopefully you get to meet him when you come down here, if you're able to come down here next week or something. We got Jennifer in the chat there. Jennifer, how are you? Let's see. Talks quick. Hello, how are you? The Hawkeye Disney Plus trailer just dropped 30 minutes ago. Anyone see it? No, I haven't seen it yet. Two Gun Pager, what's up? Anyway, it's I didn't expect to. Paige, I love you. I'm glad you're here in the chat. And I know it's a rough time or whatnot. I showed this earlier here, sweetie. I picked this up for you. This is the trade paperback of the Stray Dogs book, and you saw that thing about dogs, and the creator was there, and I had him. He signed it for you. He said 2-page, and so this is for you. You can read it when you get here or whatnot. So anyway, like I said, I was just talking about the link is down below to help out a family in need, and please check it out, and let's take care of this. Let's see. Yeah, some people are like, what is going on? I apologize. If you go back a couple minutes, you'll see what that was about, my friend. Please take the time to do so. I appreciate it. So, Rogue Trader, hello. Didn't get a lot of time with you. I'm sorry, man. I was really looking forward to hanging out with you Saturday night. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I didn't see him. I saw the Rogue Trader and Bob. We looked at him and like, is that him? and it was the Rogue Trader. So that was neat. We got to meet him and his wife as well. So that was nice to meet them. Let's see. It was a rough weekend. Yeah. How long do I think it'll take for me to get to Texas? I don't know. I think Texas probably won't be. I don't know. It's really hard to say. I really don't know. You guys will know. That's the thing. I will try to let you guys know where I'm at all the time with my Instagram post or whatnot, or where I plan on being and stuff, and keep you guys up to date. But as far as like, oh yeah, I'll be in Texas sometime in, March 20th or whatnot. Yeah, I can't do that because that's not I'm not gonna. No, I want as much freedom as possible. Magoo, what's up, man? Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the ride home the other night. How's my Spanish feeler? Not very good. My daughter knows some Spanish. She can help me out on that one. But really, going to every comic shop in America, that's a goal. Highlighting every shop. Purchasing something at every comic shop in America is a goal. Whether it be a 50-cent book or, whatever. It's going to be something on the plate, and literally having something in my collection from every comic shop, would be kind of cool. Let's see. Would Bob ever meet up on the road with you or your daughter for? Yeah, I'd probably. I know both my kids would be down to probably join for a little bit. Maybe a little road trip or something like that. I went on a road trip with my son. That was fun. When we drove to see my daughter, we took our time driving down there that one time. But I know my kids are both down for doing something like that. I know Bob would probably do something. I don't know if I probably wouldn't let Bob sleep in the bus with me. That'd be kind of weird. But I'd let my kids stay here or whatnot. Wouldn't that be kind of weird? 8 o'clock in the morning and watching Bob and Bueller walk off the bus. Anyway, whatever. Maybe not weird. Maybe just unexpected. Let's see. Hawkeye trailer is awesome. All right, I'll look at it a little bit. They always come out with those trailers during my coffee show. You ever notice that? Yeah, we got to meet my cat Nipples, so that's kind of cool. Actual Dracula, hello, how are you? The build out for the bus, I plan on leaving in March, February, March. So after the winter time. I don't want to go through the pass of the mountains during the winter time. It didn't make any sense to do it. So, and then when I'm on the road, I'm on the road for good. So, yeah, front seat, yeah. Him and his bad back, yeah, that'd be great for him. What if you picked up a business card or something from each shop and stick it in the van? So I actually do have business cards from every shop I've been to. I try to grab, like when I went to Florida, we did a comic crawl. Every shop I went to, I bought something. Kind of the same thing, same premise. I bought something. I got their business card and then put the business card in the bag, in the bag with the comic book, and that way I know where it's from. So I'll do something like that again. Yeah, man, it's Nicholas, digging your dreams. Yeah, it's all because of you guys. It really is. I mean, I explain it to my sister the other night. I go, this doesn't happen without you guys at all. I don't even get close to this. It's not even on the radar. It's a pipe dream. But with you guys have been able to make it literally a dream come true. So absolutely. Toronto was definitely Toronto. Man, Toronto is such a great city. I've never been there, but I've done research on it. Toronto is one of the best cities, and definitely looking forward to going there. Good morning, QWERTY Comics. QWERTY. Did I get that right? Didn't I miss you on Friday at the Comic-Con or something like that? Drew, hey guys, Melbourne, Australia here, so I'm from the future. That's right. Eventually, I want to go overseas. Obviously, I can't take the bus or whatnot, but I'd like to travel. And there's not a lot of comic shops in Australia. I think there's only 2, but that would be kind of cool. I know the owner of one of them. Yeah, I don't do the live reaction videos. They just don't appeal to me because I don't sit there and go ooh and act like I'm getting a foot rub or whatnot. So it's like if I watch something, I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I don't know if someone wants to see that. All right, man. I'll see you Wednesday for coffee. Early birds on the West Coast. That's right. How long will I be on the road for good? This is something I want to do for a long time. I always have a place to come back to. That my family owns a nice piece of property out here in Oregon. That my family, a bunch of my family live on right now. My brother, my dad, my uncle, my sister's got a house out there. My brother's, it's kind of our houses, so there's always a place for us to stay. And it's a beautiful place. It's private property. It's on the lake, and it's been in our family for generations. So having that, knowing that that's always there, it means that I can go forever, and I can always have a place to come home. If I want to come stay for a year, I can go stay for a year. If I want to come and stay for a month, I can do it for a month. If I'm done and just want to go there, and I can just go there. So it's just like, it's always nice to know that that's there whenever, and that's actually there for our whole family. So it's nobody's ever has to worry. So, but having my home on wheels, I can take it with me. So Henry says, I love to see a video at the end of the year of all the shops in the cities. Yeah, that'd be cool. Kind of a mashup video. Does the radio have Bluetooth or USB digital Beatles collection? Man, if I could play Beatles music in the background, I would, but that would be, they'd take these videos down so fast. Bob can sleep in your home, possibly your room. I didn't actually think about that until you just said that. Oh, that's funny. Not the same bed. Jay Hood, what's up? Yes, exactly like that. Spreading wisdom. Oh, that's awesome. It's nice doing a comic crawl, man, doing all the shots. That's what I liked about when the first time we went to Florida. We just hit shop after shop after shop for like a few days. It was great. Jane and Silent Bob. Yeah. Yeah, there's three of them. The back window is a emergency exit. Um, this window right here is emergency exit, and there's another emergency exit right there. But the back one is the main one. That's probably the only one I can fit out. So, Sabita said, "My husband and I will take you out for dinner." Awesome. I'll take you up on it. That's David. Jesus. Yeah, it's good for you. Yeah, it's good. All right. Great. What's up, Bubs? I want to do a live reaction to a foot rub. Yeah, first time getting a foot rub. I know some guy that can make a video about that. Make sure you hit me up if you make it to Toronto. We'll do. We'll do. That's the thing, man. When I travel, I'm going to all these comic shops. You know, most of you guys go to comic shops. I mean, not everybody, but you know, it's like, hey, if I'm going to be at Astro City Comics, hey, that's my comic shop. Oh, cool, man. Where do you live? Let's go get coffee or something like that. So that'll be easy. Probably not, because the best coffee shops are in Portland, and the best coffee shops are literally here in Oregon and Washington. Because the other places I've been to across the country, there's like no comic shops. Like there's no coffee shops in Florida like there is in Oregon. Like there's like Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, but there's hardly any, if any, like mom and pop drive up coffee shops or whatnot. It's weird. And here in Oregon, they're everywhere. In Washington, they're everywhere. Albuquerque, New Mexico, there's nothing. Florida, Miami, Orlando, Tampa, nothing. I don't know. It's just not a thing. Let's see. Sapphire says, what did you do prior to YouTube and the comic content full time? Been curious. Your knowledge is vast, so I can only assume at some point you were either working or own. No, never worked or owned in a comic shop, but when I was young, I was really into comics when I was young, and I was done by about when I was like 22 or 23. So when I was like 23, I stopped. My kids were on the way. My daughter was born and stuff like that, and some took care of the situation and stuff like that. So I really got out of comics back in the early or mid 90s, and didn't do any comic books at all until about 4 years ago. About 3 or 4 years ago. So in between that time, I worked in the video game industry mostly. A little bit of behind the scenes, a little bit of retail, a little bit of stuff like that. So, but I've always been a fan. And when I was younger, when I was into comics, I was really into it. I was like the youngest kid to have my own booth at a comic convention. I was like 14 years old. I had a booth selling books by myself, not with someone, just by myself and everything. And so I was always into it. So, but yeah, I didn't collect for like 30 years. And then got back into it, and just decided to do YouTube one day because I was literally doing absolutely nothing. I was sitting on the couch, waiting for disability to kick in, and it wasn't working out. And went to a comic shop down the street and fell in love again, and decided, you know what, do what you love. It's my favorite brand of coffee, Mocha Express's brand. They got their own brand. I can't remember the name of it. Paige, I don't know if you're still in here, but can you remember the name of the brand? It's them, and it's Comics on Coffee. Their coffee's good too. They're a sponsor of the show, so I'm a little biased, but it's good. That's why I wanted to have them as a sponsor. So, but Mocha Express, they have a brand name, and I was just looking at it because we were just talking about it the other day. I can't remember the name. Yeah, gonna do probably 3 solar panels up there is the plan. Definitely 2. And yeah. Yeah, well, John said I guess we're meeting on Wednesday. If you can make it on Wednesday there, Eric. Usually we go after the comic shop or whatnot. If you make it, still kind of hit me up in a coffee and a comic roll and tell awesome, man. Yeah, I'm gonna make it everywhere. Do I have stuff to put up for all? No, not really. I mean, I celebrate holidays, but I don't decorate. I celebrate, but I don't decorate. Yeah, that's perfect. Like even Christmas time, like we just like literally like we didn't really get a tree or nothing. We just like had lights and drew an outline of a tree on the wall, and then put the lights so it made like a outline of a tree on the wall. I told my kids because it was just me and the kids, from on my end. They said, "Hey, think of it this way: there's more room for presents because you don't have to stick them underneath the tree or nothing because there is no tree." So they were okay with it. They actually had fun. They would put the ornaments on the push pins onto the wall. Yeah, we were we were anyway. Let's see. I like the weather in Oregon, Washington, but not the political side. Yeah, we all got different views. Here's the thing about Oregon: a lot of people don't realize that a very small percentage of the very like like most of the state is one way, but there's very low population in those areas, and then the concentration of people where they live in Portland and Eugene are a different way, but a very small area. So like half of Oregon wants to like leave Oregon and go somewhere else. It is what it is. Every state has their quirks. So personally, I love Oregon. I've always loved Oregon. I love every part about it, every part about the state. So it's a beautiful state. It's just used just like every state does. But you know what? A lot of people that live here move here, like Eric. He moved here. He loves it. And so when it comes to starting your journey, where you'll be planning destinations based on Comic Cons, or just where a little bit. That's the thing about the Comic Cons. We really don't know for sure the dates. And at the time, I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it by the dates," but then stuff was changing and everything. So God, this stupid COVID thing, it just drives me nuts. We're all just want to move on, be safe, and move on. But everything's still like up in the air. So, Dad, you always says don't meet strangers from the internet, and now you're trying to meet everyone you know from the internet. I told you, okay, do as I say, not as I do. I'm a big dude. I feel pretty comfortable. That I'll be fine. There's a Tim Hortons. I've never been to Tim Hortons, man. I want to go there. We know a couple great spots in Minnesota. If you are ever in town, yes, I have a lot of family in Minnesota. Half my family is from Minnesota, and I've never been there. And aunts, uncles, cousins are all in Minnesota. Actually, more than half my family. My father's side of the family is from there as well. Kirby, what's up? Psychedelic Comics. There's a mom and pop coffee shop next to Zap Comics. And the other in Somerville, New Jersey. I don't know. To Florida as a trip to coffee lover. Yeah. Florida doesn't have any coffee thing. I mean, they got Starbucks and, like I said, Dunkin' Donuts. But I've said this before, but like you come to Oregon and literally you go to a 4-way stop at an intersection, and all 4 corners has a coffee shop on it, and all 4 of them are doing good. I mean, that's the way it is in Oregon. It's just the drive ups and all that stuff. It's just people in Oregon drink coffee, and they drink it multiple times a day. Raiders play tonight. I hope they win. Who are they playing? I watched a little bit of that Browns Kansas City game last night. How are the pancakes? They could be better. We don't have any Waffle Houses. I wish we did. All the pancake places and stuff we got are just like Denny's and just stuff like that. So we got some interesting donuts. Oh, that's too bad. Kirby says, Bueller, my comic shop is currently closing down, which is a bummer. Huge bummer. It would have been cool to have you visit a part of the Southwest if they were still open next year. Doesn't mean I won't come by your area, man. Comics on Coffee is an amazing company. Yeah. You must have tried their coffee? What brand did you get? Do you know a sure way to get full disability from the SSI? No, not really. Yeah. I'm obviously a little behind. Paige is talking about how we used to do our Christmas tree. They liked it. I think they liked it. They might have just been humoring me. Dad, Paige, your dad is one of the nicest strangers from the internet I've met. That's awesome. I appreciate that there, Jennifer. Bigfoot over on the back. Wow, yeah. Yeah, Eric loves from. He's from San Francisco. He just moved here a little bit ago. Oregon Ducks or Oregon State Beavers? I had a Beaver shirt on yesterday or the day before. I like them both. I'm an Oregon fan, so I mean they're my nephew Grant. He went to Oregon State. My daughter, she was thinking about going to being a Duck. We took her to the campus and stuff like that. So I'm a fan of both. Come crazy, what's going on, man? Sorry we missed you. We'll have to make sure it happens next year, right? Chicago has some good coffee, yeah. I think colder weather places have coffee more so than like Florida. Obviously, is a warmer climate. New Mexico, Albuquerque, the desert. I mean, we got good food though, but we need some breakfast places. I think that's what we're missing. All right. Am I caught up here? I think I'm caught up here. Yeah, the Ducks just won. I saw that. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap it up. It's been a couple hours. I think I covered everything, and I appreciate you guys watching and stuff. You guys know what I talked about. There's a link down below. I'm going to try to keep it together, so I'm not going to. Please go to that link down below and help out this family that needs some support right now. I'd appreciate it. I'm going to be talking about this throughout the week on my other videos as well. I'm going to be donating some of the proceeds from the auction to the GoFundMe for the family and stuff like that. So please check that out. It's on the link down below. I've talked about it a couple times on this video. And the comic book community. I told my daughter that the comic book community would take care of it, and that's what we're gonna do. So anyway, do your part. If it's only $1, that's great. And if 3,000 people watch this, that's $3,000. That's halfway there. So anyway, I want to say thank you, everyone. I'm getting a little cold, and I want to go inside my house, because like I said, not everything's set up in here. But this was fun. I actually enjoyed shooting this out here in the van or in the bus. And I got my little lights, these little things right here, which are awesome. And they did their job until the sun came up, and I can turn them off now. So those did great. And my Jackery powered everything that we had going on right now today, the coffee maker, the camera, and everything. So thank you, Jackery, if you're watching. And anyway, but this was fun. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys this morning. And honestly, I think I'm going to go to Mocha Express and get a real coffee. And actually, I can guarantee that's exactly what I'm going to do here in about 10 minutes. So anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. Like I said, auction this weekend. I kind of told you guys what's in there. And hopefully my daughter will be here with us at least maybe one of the nights. That'll be a lot of fun. And okay, thank you, Mick K. Good night. Yeah, because he's in Australia and stuff like that. But like I said, check out the link down below. Do me a favor. Let's do something special for a family in need. And we'll leave our mark. And I think that's awesome. All right. Appreciate you guys. Take care. And I will talk to you soon. Later.